Alright, y'all, I am back with it. We're back with 1883. I'm not ready for how sad this final episode is going to be. And first of all, I hate that it's the final one because this is such a good series. Everything about it has been great. One of my favorite parts definitely been just the way Elsa sees the world. Pretty much the poetry in which she starts every single episode with, and I hope we get it again here in the finale. But man, coming off of last episode, Racing Clouds, I mean, we seen what happened. A huge misunderstanding led to a lot of people losing their lives. I think there was very, very few that ended up surviving. You know, the parents, they're just now kind of coming to sorts that Elsa's probably not gonna make it. I'm so worried about this last episode to the point I've almost been kind of like pushing it to the back. I'm not ready to be sad, but we're gonna get into it today. And as always, if you guys are new, you are here with your boy Jay, and I am here with some amazing series. Right now we got 1883, Yellowstone, Sons of Anarchy, The Walking Dead, and some movies as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on that post notification bell, and please like the video so it helps push this channel out. And if y'all want to watch all of these like full length, I got a little box that shows everything full length right there with me. No YouTube edits. Make sure to go check out JaysTvReactions over on Patreon. But goodness gracious, we're ready to get into the finale of 1883. This is not your heaven. Grab you some popcorn, grab you a snack, drink, kick your feet up. I'll see you guys on the other side. Let's get it.
State your business with the fort.
Your boys.
State your business.
She said, I've been through more than y'all have your entire life.
So I'll protect who needs protecting.
You should spend some time outside these walls before you make that statement.
State your business or be on your way.
Oh, no. No. Oh, she fell hard.
What's wrong with her? We don't need no smallpox.
She got shot. Get the surgeon.
Follow me.
Oh.
What happened?
Gonna need to summon your staff, Major. Head wound and a snake bite.
Well, just list the ailments, sir. I'll decide who to summon. Well, looks like she's already been treated.
Just a battle dressing.
Is there a battle that I'm not aware of?
Oh, I forgot all about that. His wife, dude's wife hitting his head and him getting bit by a snake.
Believe me when I say I know the difference, Major.
This wound is from an arrow. Swelling in her liver. I suggest you take her to Fort Laramie. Nothing I can do for you here. No nurses, no staff at all.
How can you man a fort without a staff?
There is no fort. Map a path, the railroad, north. No more wagons for this country. Who is she to you?
She's my daughter.
The arrow hit her liver. Hard enough to recover from a bullet through the liver, let alone an arrow. Those things are filthy, and half the time they're poison. And even if her liver does heal...
Oh, but an arrow...
I'm not saying it can't be beat, but I've never seen it.
Just get her strong enough to travel. That's all I ask.
She's done traveling. Best you could hope for is that she wakes and you get to say goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine hearing that news about your kid? Said she's done traveling. Be lucky to even make it to Laramie.
Move.
You ain't no soldiers with
And you
your
fellow
man
dads
fort.
out there, those of you that have daughters like myself, like, y'all know, not our baby girls.
Part of it. Mr. Carey founded it.
Not that figure.
Y'all need some rooms for the night? We rent them.
We're gonna keep moving.
Where do they go?
We gotta get to Laramie ASAP.
All this land's owned by the boss of those deputies we killed, his fort included.
Go north, hit the Bozeman Trail.
You think this place is wild?
Ain't gonna take them long to find those deputies we killed.
I was about to say, now we're getting up into Montana, in the Yellowstone country.
Your daughter needs a doctor.
What's her doctor gonna do for her? You've been in war, I have too. 3 days, her liver either heals or it fails. And if it heals, she's got another week, maybe. I gotta talk to my wife.
There's just no light at the end of the tunnel for Elsa. Even James knows she's gonna go. It's just a matter of time.
Want with me?
And you know Captain had a special, she had a special place in Captain's heart too.
We can't wait it out here. Ain't no doctor can help her. And we ain't gonna lay her to rest here. We keep heading north. Where she dies is where we stay. She'll be with us. And you can visit her anytime you want.
Oh, I'll be there every day until you put me in
And
the
we
ground
seen
right
her
beside
grave. In Yellowstone, we see her grave. They have their own family graveyard.
I need everyone to gather around.
I've lost a parent. I've lost a sibling. I could I could never imagine the hurt of losing a child.
Push on to Oregon in the spring.
No. Yet. No. We go to Oregon.
The springtime.
You promised.
I just changed the way I'm keeping it.
Hey, right now ain't the time. It ain't the time to be bucking back against me right now. Y'all see a little girl in the back of this wagon.
Joseph to the doctor.
There is no doctor. And if we stay around here, they're gonna hang us.
They're staying.
Joseph, that's, I can't believe I forgot his name.
We'll make it to Oregon without you.
Suit yourself.
All right then, buddy. Sayonara. I told y'all the best way to go about it. If y'all want to do it y'all's own way, deuce.
We go with you. Show me your leg.
And Joseph and his wife both got it. Oh my gosh, the swelling on Joseph's leg.
They're gonna die.
Then they die. They're free people now. That's what they chose.
Ain't my job to tell you what to drive.
Got a herd of cattle just sitting in the prairie.
Leave them.
What do you want us to do?
What do you want to do?
We ain't pushing cattle for you. We ain't much use.
It's just, dang. What's the point? Captain's just like, do whatever y'all want to do at this point. I mean, they've made it a long dang ways, though.
It wasn't the day on this drive I was prettier than you. You always be the one that got away out.
You gotta be pretty damn good looking to think the one you never had got away from you.
Oh, Elsa, you should go back to Texas, you pretty SOB.
Wondered if they staked their claim in Wyoming and built sod houses and tried to scratch a life from this place, laying stakes in the emerald fields of the Willamette Valley. But I'd seen too much of this world to think either would be their future. Another future awaited them, and it lay in the abyss of unmarked graves along the Oregon Trail.
That's some strong words right there. So I've seen so much wicked that man can do to even begin to think that they will make it peacefully. I'm telling you, back in those days, man, wicked. In the old Western. Like this is like all this is like old Western movie type of vibe. That's why I like it so much. Gosh, I don't even want to look at Joseph's leg. Sheesh.
She won't take water.
Your leg is dying. Now we can take the leg, or you can die with it. Those are your choices.
You know this?
I know it.
You know how to take the leg?
I know how.
You're going to have to lose it.
Take it.
Oh, Joseph. Joseph's been such a good character on this. You know, for all the people that came to be free, Joseph's been the voice. He's been like the head dog for them.
Then she made me promise she'd die first. Got horse traded out of my song.
Women will strike some tricky bargains, won't they?
I've never come out on the winning end of one yet.
During the war, I got a telegram from my wife that said, I got my sword real goddamn sharp.
You go from laughing to feeling bad.
When I got there, she ran out of the house and tackled me in a hug. Said she read that the rebels were in Pennsylvania, and she dreamed that I was going to die on the battlefield at Gettysburg. That dirty little liar saved my life.
Dirty little lie. And she sent him that. She knew if she sent him that, hey, he was going to find his way home.
All right.
Oh, I am not one that's watched this. I've already watched someone in The Walking Dead, if you guys keep up with that. Oh, they chopped Herschel's leg off. That sound was gross.
Thank you.
Ooh, wee. How they gonna do it? Axe? Just cut through it?
Need about half that bottle in you.
I'm German. Half this bottle and just hitting my stride.
He's like, come on, man. You know we drink.
These stupid French, like dogs. Allez, allez, allez.
Oh, he's drunk now.
That son of a bitch could drink that whiskey.
When they start, you can't hear the man beside you scream over the bombs and rifles. You can't hear the bombs over the screams.
Now we're getting somewhere. Finish that last swig, Joseph.
Yep. It's to that point. It's time to go and get it done.
Ain't one of your good ones, is it?
I don't have a good one.
No, I'm not ready.
And they're gonna have to settle somewhere quick because Joseph can't be out here on the trail with one leg.
You lay back and rest. Just give him a few minutes.
Oh, you imagine getting that drunk to where you absolutely pass out. You wake up next morning, leg gone. Where's my leg?
Cut around to the bone first.
Are they cutting above the knee?
It'll heal better this way.
Okay.
Y'all get on him.
Oh, I just don't want to hear it. I hate that sound. Oh, Joseph drunk. He ain't feeling that at all.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold him.
You hear it going through bone? Oh, I'm about to gag. That's one thing I don't do well with is stuff like that.
The cow running through the plains his foot tomorrow.
Just threw homie's leg to the side like it was a piece of plastic. Hey, Joseph took it well. I mean, drunk as heck, took it well.
Anything to eat can make you something real quick. Sure glad I didn't get shot in the leg.
Gonna have to hold out for about 15 minutes.
Ain't going nowhere.
Fever's broke. Color's back
It's
too.
just sad watching Elsa go through times where she feels okay, and then you seen it when Margaret was singing to her, she's there to sweat and shaking.
Y'all made good time. Prairie to pine trees in a day.
We left the fort 3 days ago.
Oh,
It's already been 3 days.
set my way here, I guess.
Yeah, honey, you sure did.
Remember, it said she maybe has 3 days. If her liver heals, then she may have another week. It's like I still just see that scene where she reaches. I mean, she gets that guy too, but he sticks her with that arrow. Ugh.
Not sure what Oregon looks like, but I bet it don't look like this. Should have aimed for this place from the start.
I don't know what Oregon looks like either, honey, but it's hard to beat.
The only people who know what it looks like are already there.
And it's cool because it makes me think like what a lot of these places looked like before, like back in these times, like before concrete jungles were put up, before all of that, the city life, just empty fields, empty land.
Rooms and dreams built this whole world, honey. Every inch of it.
Want to know my greatest fear about dying? It's being forgotten. And I can't understand why, because I won't be here to know anyone forgot me. What a silly thing to scare me.
Nobody's gonna forget you, Elsa. And you ain't dying. You should be dead.
I was about to say, and tell her she ain't dying. Thank you.
State of mind.
You look at me like I'm dying?
And if anyone was going to survive this, it would be Elsa.
Most important thing to me on this planet. That comes with a lot of worry. Because I can't replace you.
The others are wrong not to come with us. Think they'll make it to Oregon?
I don't think they'll make it out of Wyoming.
Me neither.
But the others chose their fate, though. They know darn well they should have went with him.
Because there was no need.
See, look, didn't make it. Outlaws got him. Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, why? Just let her be. Why you gotta shoot her in the back? See, and what Elsa said earlier was right. Like,
And be wary of their doomed decisions.
to survive, you must recognize those who won't. But like I said, Elsa said earlier, she's seen so much of this evil world and so much evil in man. She knew better than to think they would make it. I bet that Montana area, like in the spring, is beautiful. They need to get Elsa up off that horse and put her in a wagon. She gonna fall off again. Oh no. Is this the Lakota they were warned about? Oh, no, horse is speeding up and you know it hurts.
Shay!
Hold up here.
In the Foot Locker.
No! I told y'all she needed to not be on that horse. Told y'all she didn't need to be on there.
She's hurt.
I know. Shot. Lakota arrow.
Are they making war?
Somebody made war on them.
Oh, the
They
last
thought it
one's with
was us.
Lakotas, that's right.
The doctors say.
We have no doctors.
I'll get you a doctor. Bukbash Buktala. We need to put her in the creek.
She's got a fever.
Cold is what she needs. Stop the bleeding. Alawuzala. Octagula.
I'm glad we got somebody that can help.
That was quite the battle, huh?
It was a good one.
Your father?
I can call him.
You call him.
Oh, he got some meat up off that elk. That's how he called him. He knew if James heard gunshots, he was coming. So beautiful. This earth the way it was intended. This is beautiful. And you can see she is still bleeding. You see that mark, yep, right there on her dress and her liver. Oh. And I love it, like obviously the writers did such an amazing job with this, and like in those sentimental moments, everything else around gets quiet. Like you just hear the water running. This beautiful moments throughout this entire series. Just fascinating. Yeah, this absolute amazing job by writers, producers, even like the camera work in this entire series has been fantastic. The different angles, it's really, really cool.
You're her father?
I am.
What do you know of war?
More than I care to.
You'll know that the Lakota, they dip their arrows in manure, so a hit is fatal, and an arrow to the liver is for certain.
I know what's coming.
Dip it in manure.
Where we put her in the ground is where we stay.
I know a place for you. You go through that pass, and you follow the river south. I used to hunt that valley as a boy, and the winters are cruel, but the summers are rich, and a man who plans can thrive. And you look like a man who plans.
What's the valley called?
Telling him.
I don't know the word in your language, but it's, when you die, you go there. No, there's another word. It's not it.
Paradise.
Yes, paradise, yeah. But you know this, that in 7 generations, my people will rise up and take it back from you.
In 7 generations, my people will take it back from you. That's what Rainwater was trying to, that's what they're trying to do on Yellowstone. I love how it's correlating.
But with that wagon, it'll take a week. And she doesn't have that. My family might seek to hunt that valley. And if they do, you remember me, and you let them.
Oh, that's so
Your family can hunt
sweet.
today or get there and every day after.
That was so sweet. He said no. They can hunt anytime.
Better?
You're alive.
I'm sorry. Oh, no, honey.
So freaking sad.
Make me a promise. Let me choose the spot. Please.
Yeah, honey. You choose the spot.
They're so hard to watch.
They fine. They good.
They haven't spoken since their father died, since Texas.
Holy cow, they haven't said a word since Texas?
He talked to you.
All the time.
Oh, but they talked to Thomas?
What's this sound and this animal? What's the Oregon line?
They won't talk to me for months. Guess I blame me too.
Ain't blame.
You can't blame her, though.
After all they seen you go through. It's the journey that keeps them from talking with you. To them, you this John Egg. They terrified it's gonna break. They talk to me because they couldn't care less if I break. That's fine.
I'm glad Thomas has been there for her.
What happened in Oregon?
Don't know a thing about Oregon.
With us, I mean.
Figure we find a valley with some good water, no people, stake it out and make it ours.
He ain't gonna stick with it. I love it.
Because the journey's over.
And it's like, I know I'm not talking as much in this episode as other ones. Just so many sad moments. What do you say? You're watching a man watching his daughter die.
Tell McCombie will blame herself. But I'll say this. I've watched this girl for the last 6 months, and she has outlived us all. I'm 75 years old, and she has outsmiled me, outloved me, outfought me. She's outlived me. She's outlived all of us.
She has lived. She's lived very free, for sure.
My boy can't make the trip on horseback. And I gave her my word. I can't let her life end with me breaking it. And I have absolutely no idea how to tell my wife I gotta take her daughter away from her to die.
Yeah, that's not gonna go good with Margaret.
She'll hear the logic in it from you. From me, all she'll hear is the cruelty in it. You think you can do that for
I need
me?
you to talk to her.
Please.
And we know Shay, or Captain, whatever you call him, we know him and James have butt heads. Especially in the beginning.
I can do that for you.
You see, it's almost like James didn't even know how to say thank you. He paused and stopped for a second.
So what is my husband too scared to ask me?
Oh, shoot. She knew it right off the bat.
And that's where you'll build a ranch. It's a week's drive on a wagon. Horse can make it in 2 days.
Still haven't heard the question.
I really don't know what the question is, ma'am. I guess the question is, are you willing to say goodbye to her here?
There's no way.
Cowards.
There's no way I couldn't even ask her of that.
It's a shame that the question's even being asked.
When do they leave?
She'll leave in the morning.
There's no way, y'all. I could not have to be by my baby's side until the very end of it.
I'm sorry. There ain't no other way.
Drop down below. What would y'all do? Would y'all let her go? Or would you have to be with her until the very end of it? Me? I gotta be with her till the very end of it. You ain't taking my daughter. Is his wife, is she awake? Finally? Oh no, she ain't blinking. Oh no, she ain't awake. She's not. Let's see, there's so much sadness in one episode. Did Margaret let John take her? Oh, I thought he left already. I'm jumping to conclusions so quick. I want to know these things. She is gonna let her go. How do you say goodbye when they're still living? How do you know? How do you go on knowing it's the last time you'll ever see her?
I love you both with all my heart.
See you in the valley, Mama.
I'll see you there.
But I guess at the same time, it's like you got to really know and understand your kid, and you know what kind of kid Elsa is. That's what she would want. This would be her choice.
Hope you laugh about this in 20 years. Laugh at all of us for doubting you.
Well, if I can't come meet you on the beach.
I'll save you a spot. I'll be right behind you.
Keep them close?
Like they were my own.
You see the relationship Shay and James have built now. Just that right there makes you want to shed some tears. From button heads to saying, I'll look after your family like I'll look after Margaret and John like they are my own. And it's like this whole series, it's made you just, or at least made me, it's made me look at life different. It's made me look at so many things in a different way. And it's also made me like open my mind to things that like Elsa says, the way she puts the world. So you can wake up. One thing I've started doing, I wake up every morning and I go on my back porch and there's a park behind me, a bunch of trees. Like, just take in the air, feel the air, see the leaves blow. And I can honestly say that's one thing that I've gotten from the show and Elsa, just taking the world in for what it is, seeing the beauty in things. Because she does, even when it's not beautiful things, she finds the beauty in it.
Stop. This is the spot.
Where you want to go?
Against the tree.
So we know now, because I'm watching Yellowstone. They're on the Yellowstone Ranch right now. Or it wasn't ranch, the land. And this is where the cemetery is. If you watch Yellowstone, you'll see it when they go. I want to say it's maybe season 5, episode 2. They show the cemetery, and you see John, you see Margaret, Elsa's, all their headstones.
Let's just sit here. Rest for a bit.
You want a blanket?
No. Maybe the blanket. What's your first memory?
That's probably 3, I reckon. My daddy had an apprentice, and he was banging horseshoes. I remember the sparks.
That's a great question. What's your first memory? I'm gonna have to think about that after this now. Put down below, what's y'all's first memory?
Put his hands over his eyes and said, peekaboo. And he covered his eyes with his hands. And he said, but you can't see me. I didn't understand the game. He was hiding behind his hands. And I could see.
But he was telling me I couldn't see him.
And I thought he was a fool.
Mom was all these birds in the field behind the house right after a rain, pecking at the ground, pulling out worm. I thought I was smart. Wait for the rain to soften the earth. I just thought that was so small.
You're right, honey. That was smart.
Seeing again, her first memory is something to do with nature. No way it's going to be her first memory and then a bird pecking's going to be her last memory. No way.
But you are smart.
Honey. Honey.
Understand it.
Understand what?
I know what it is. Let's get. Let's get.
First memory was a bird. Seeing a bird. Her last memory is seeing a bird. Just can't believe it. But like I mean, obviously, from watching this and Yellowstone, I mean, you knew it was gonna happen. Just the way they set it up, the dressing they put on it, just heart wrenching. And Joseph lost his wife as well. Now like he's got to try to do all this himself, try to build something to live, and he's got one leg. But at least Joseph made it. Remember those others that chose not to go? They didn't make it. Willamette Valley, Oregon. So Thomas got him to Oregon.
This is it. Is it too far?
Ain't nothing too far for us. You want the river, I'll stake you a river.
Oh, for boys. They like he said, when the journey's over, they'll speak again. They'll talk to you again. Oh, I'm glad we at least got one thing good out of it. And then you got Shay. Remember he talked about the story of the ocean. That's gonna get me right there. That's gonna get me.
Isn't it beautiful?
Golly. Oh. That's a sign. I love me some Shay, man. No! No!
There is a moment where your dreams and your memories.
That's why he told Elsa he's right behind her. And you've seen James, the way James looked at him.
That is heaven, and each heaven is unique.
I'm so sad.
The land is filled with all you hold dear.
And he's there every day waiting on her. This may be one of the most beautiful shows I've ever seen.
Horses, and open plains, and a man who loves me.
Brace ya.
It is always sunrise in my world, and there are no storms. I'm the only lightning.
I'm the only lightning.
I know death now. I've seen it. It had no fangs. It smiled at me, and it was beautiful.
See, even in death, she can make something beautiful out of it. And there it is. And that's all she wrote. I can't fathom the fact that this is only one season. It, like I said, is maybe one of the most beautiful TV shows, series that I've ever seen. Each individual character. We can just start. Let's start with Thomas. To where he was on Shay's side 100%. He was all about the trip and the trip only. Once the woman lost her husband, like, he was telling the woman, like, pretty much telling her, you don't want me, like, I'm not good for you. To then see, like, he went and bought her something, and, like, their relationship kind of really start to build up. And then to what it is now. They made it to Oregon. She wanted by river. He said, you wanted by river, I'll give you a river. I love seeing that. Shay, oh, oh my gosh. That really hurts my heart. But I mean, the whole time he said this, since the very beginning he told them he would take them. This is his last ride. He told a lot of people this is his last ride. It's his last time on the trail. And he gave us that whole story about him and his wife, and then the whole beach. And so the fact that he ended up there on the beach, and that hummingbird was his sign. That was Helen. That was his wife. And I didn't expect for him to end it like that. I did not at all. When he told Elsa, I'll be right behind you, like, I was figuring maybe because of old age. He did say he was 75, but for him to go out like that, he was sad. He was heartbroken. He wanted to be with his wife. And then obviously we get to James and Margaret, and it's like their character development and how much they grew was incredible as well. And to see a daddy love his daughter like James did. Again, I have 2 daughters. I absolutely love my baby girls, and so I felt his pain. Again, like I said, I've lost a father, I've lost a sibling. I could never imagine losing one of my baby girls ever. And now we know, like I said, we've seen some of the stuff on Yellowstone, so like that's why Yellowstone is what it is today, because that's where Elsa died. And he said, wherever she goes, I will stay. And even Margaret said, I will be there every day until I'm laying in the ground right next to her. This was such an incredible season. And my guy Joseph, the only one outside of Thomas and his girl, the only German to make it, losing his wife at that time, having to lose his leg, and you still see the determination in him. He's building him a home. He's got free land. He's doing it on one leg and still determined to get it done. Just absolutely beautiful. And at the very end, Elsa talked about, she's seen death. She looked in the eyes, didn't have fangs. It looked at her and smiled. She said it was beautiful. This is a series I'm so glad I watched. And again, I wish there was more, but it was one of the most beautiful things that I have seen. An absolutely amazing season finale. And thank you guys for tagging along and watching it with me. I hope you guys really enjoyed it as much as I did. But as I always send you guys out of here, I love you, I thank you, I appreciate you. And remember, every single day that we all wake up, it is a blessing to see another one. And remember, every day we have a goal that is to make someone smile. I love you guys. Till next time. See y'all later.